All right. What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. You know, what's going on, 501ism? I was looking at Willie D earlier today, talk about Bootsy, talk about him and his having too many baby mamas. Now, I've been listening to Bootsy on DJ Black for a few days now, and it sparked this particular live stream where sometimes people don't understand where men are coming from as far as parenting and kids. And something Boosie said, the mothers of his kids are good mothers. And I think some of the ladies and some of the kids and some of the guys who don't have kids don't understand this nuance that she could be a good mom, but a bad baby mom. She could be a horrible baby mom. And the same characteristics that makes a person a good mom at the same time can make you a bad baby mama. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these things up and put both sides of it up so people can understand where I'm coming from or where this happens. Young Peasy, what's up, Mr. Ibmore? So the first one is the kids love her. See, she's a good mom because the kids love her. The kids have a bond with their mama. The kids confide in their mama. The kids spend a lot of time with their mama. The kids trust their mama. You know what I mean? So these kids don't see their mom doing anything wrong. They don't see their mom as a person who does wrong. And if their mom does some type of wrong, you justify, you excuse it. What's up, Brian? What's up, Devin? You excuse it because you love your mama. She your only girl. Like, I just had to do that. But what winds up happening is that same, because all of this happen with all of these topics, the same thing that make you laugh makes you cry. So the same thing that's good is the same thing that winds up being bad if you're the father on the other end and you're dealing with somebody who's being difficult. So because the kids love their mother could do things that's disrespectful. But the kids love her. The mother could do things that's inappropriate, but the kids love her. The mother could do things that could cause a lot of problems, and even kids to see that's not right. But the kids love her, so she becomes a bad baby mama because that same love that makes her a good is the same love that she uses to get a pass for bad behavior. See, if the kids trust her, spend a lot of time with her, so the kids love her because they spend time with mom. So if mom X's out the time that you get with your father, you still spending time with mom, you're gonna still love her because that's your mom. Even though it was wrong, that's still your mom. If your kids are in a situation where they want to talk to their father and you tell them no, you still love your mom. What's going on, Mike? What's going on, Melvin? Uh-oh. I'm speaking from experience on some of this stuff for sure. But the kids love mom. That was wrong, mom, but I still love it. See, the fathers are not going to get that same type of love and admiration that you can. It's going to be unconditional love. And when you give, and the kids giving unconditional love, it's usually to moms. And it's a natural thing. Kids love their mama. Like daddy. Daddy's girls, mama's boys. What's up, Darius? So, but the kids in general have a strong connection as children to mom. So that same love that they have for mom, because mom's gonna wipe your nose, when you're snotty. Mom's gonna give you, NyQuil and chicken noodle soup when you're sick. Mom's always there. Mom always got your back. That same love is gonna be kind of a perverted loyalty because guess what? Now when mom's sick, in the way she thinks, you still gotta love her. You know what I'm saying? When mom's, mom might have a drug problem. You got to overlook that because that's mama. I love my mama. I love my mama more than her drug habit. So dad can't even step in there because guess what? The kid's gonna defend mom, because they love mom, even if mom is in the wrong. And 9 times out of 10, it's felt like the kids are not gonna defend dad in that same way because in some ways you can't because it's a competition with some parents where you really love that guy. You love your daddy like you love me. You love your daddy more than you love me. What's up, Marley? What's up, Tony? So this same little thing that's a positive gets used in a negative way. Like I said, good mother, she's a good mother, but she's a bad baby mama. That becomes a heck of a problem. So point 2 of this is she's caring and concerned. See, some mothers out here, they care about their kids, right? A good mother would care and be concerned about their kid and their health and their well-being. But the problem that people forget about that is sometimes if you do it the wrong way, it's not caring and concern. And what I mean by that, like moms are concerned about your health. What's up, Goshen? What's popping? So when mom is concerned about your health, she's concerned, oh, I got to make sure my baby's okay. She's concerned about your mental well-being, your mental space. She's concerned about your emotional health. Your mom is concerned about the totality of who you are. You would say mind, body, and soul. Let me do it that way. So she's concerned, are you having a good day? Something's wrong. Or you seem happy. You don't seem happy. I just, I could tell there's something eating at you, but do you want to talk about it? Moms are like that, A good mom is going to always pick to see if her child's okay. Because, just in general, a parent knows if, mother or father, if your child is doing good or okay or not so good or they doing bad. You can sense it. It's just something in the way their voice, their mannerisms, okay, something's off. So this caring and concern thing, of course, you're like, she's a good mother because she's always caring, she's always concerned, she's always, kind of, worried and wanting, quote unquote, the best for her child. But see, she becomes a bad baby mama when she's so caring and concerned that now all of a sudden I care so much that you can't see that kid. I'm concerned so much that you can't be with your child. That becomes, the bad baby mama. Oh, I care. I care about my kids' well-being and, I don't, they're in a certain mood and I don't know if they should be around you right now because of how they are. And some of this, some fathers will feel like, okay, you manipulated the situation to give this kid a bad mood so you can be so caring and concerned that you don't want this kid to be around me. My child to be around me. What I mean is, you don't have to talk bad about the dad. I don't know what he's doing over there. I don't know what's going on over there. I heard the last time you went over there. I heard something happened like last year. I care about you. I don't want nothing to happen to you. I don't like the neighborhood he live in. I don't like the people here around. I don't like the family in them because I care about you too much. I don't want to put you at risk. And then the father's like, oh, okay, so you live in a bad neighborhood, but that's okay. Your family crazy in the mug, but that's okay. Oh, I'm caring and concerned too, because what's going on in your house and in your neighborhood and in your family ain't really that cool. But he can't use that as can't be around you thing. So it becomes a bad situation. Same thing with even the concern about health. Like some people don't realize this, but take in health insurance, dental insurance. One of the reasons why it's very necessary for a kid, because kids have bumps and bruises. But the other thing is, you can wind up having a mother who's caring and concerned, and that same caring and concern could be their reasoning to go put that kid on the medication that's unnecessary. Or that caring and concern is a reason for them to take that kid to get a diagnosis that's not really true. So they can, kind of push, see, the kid needs me because he has this or she has this diagnosis, blah, blah, blah. So, now you get the kid on pills to get, Social Security benefits, or now you get the kid in a school situation where they're not doing the best per se because you already gave them something, you know what I'm saying? Gave them an out for the school to treat them a certain way. What's up, George? Fourth quarter. Rob. CEO was popping. So now this kid is like, oh, they're all over the place. And see, they need me because I'm concerned. But really, it's just a sham to hoard over, quote unquote, parenting time and relationship time and bonding time. Same thing goes with, now these kids going to the doctor numerous times in a year, going to the hospital numerous times a year. Nothing really wrong with them, but you keep going and going and going and going and going, in hopes you just keep popping medical bills up on this, on the father. So you're a good mom because you're caring and concerned, but you're a bad baby mama because you're using that caring and concern to play unnecessary games and put the kid in bad situations. You know what I mean? I found, oh, wow. Appreciate that time. So this becomes a problem, big problem, because now it's like I said, it's a perverted way of parenting, and the kid is like, well, the only reason mama said this is because she's worried. The only reason mama's acting like this because she cares, and it's, that's part of quote unquote good mothering, but at the same time, it's part of being a bad baby mom. So number 3 would be she's education oriented. She wants her kids to get an education. I want my kids to be smart. I want my kids to go to school and go to college and get a higher education. I want my kids to be in a better position than I was. What's up, pretty gangster? I want my kids to be in a better position than I was. So I want to keep. I want you to be a doctor. I want you to be a lawyer. I want you to be a scientist. I want you to be an engineer. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be whatever you want to be, right? So here's the problem. It's all about education, and I've seen this, and some people who have been in these situations, they're so quote unquote education oriented. Say if you go to family court, now all of a sudden, oh, I'm going to school and bettering myself and getting my education and getting, an online degree or online certificate to better myself. So it looks good in court, it looks good. Oh, this person is really doing it, they're really doing their thing. And you're like, okay, that's a good, she's a good mother. She's a good mother because she wants the best for her children, and she's going to be an example of what that is, by re-entering the educational system to get a higher education. So in that house, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This person is a good example. Well, see, she's a good mom for that, but she's a bad baby mama when you find out that, she don't help that kid with the homework. She's not concerned about that kid's grades like everybody thinks. She's more concerned about you not knowing how the kid's doing in school than actually how the kid's doing in school. Because then she becomes education oriented because she don't want dad to know that, kids The kid ain't really is not making an honor roll like that. The kid is not in the it is not in the honor society like that. It becomes an issue. You know what I mean? What's up, Nysa? So now, and then you're chilling with your kids, and you're thinking, okay, you know this, you know that, and then you come to find out they don't know the things that you thought they knew because they said they knew. You know, I know how to do that. Oh, I know this, I know that. Okay, let's do it. Give me a minute. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, okay, so you really don't know this stuff. But I thought you was education oriented. You know, that's when you be like, okay, it was a hustle. A lot of there were a lot. I'm not gonna say it's a lot now. You know, there were a lot of women who went to school to quote unquote get an education just so they can get their hands on that that student loan and student grant money to get themselves through. What's up, Aunt James? You know, so they can get, you know, let me get a couple of extra dollars in my pocket. Let me get a quick extra tax break. You know what I'm saying? Let me do this and do that. And some of those ladies, they didn't finish school. And then and the ones that did finish, they put themselves in a different, they went to a different career because they didn't actually do it for the, to get on a career path. They did it for show. So when you the fathers in these situations, yeah, you a good mom for talking that education game, but you don't follow through with it. So you're a bad baby mama because now, you know, now you got fathers like, okay, listen, let me actually tell you why school is important. Let me actually tell you why education. Let me tell you the nuances of it. Let me say, listen, you know, if you need to study this, if you want to study this to get into this field, this is how long it's going to take. This is how much college is going to cost. This is, you know, this is these are the schools who are good at it, and these are schools who are not so good at it. These are the schools you may be able to get into. These are the ones you're not. You know, these are the companies that hire. These are the companies that don't. These are the stipulations, as in, you know, they might want you to have 2 or 3 years of experience, and you got to explain to the kid, look, what you do is you go to college, you get an internship for, you know, 2 or 3 years, you know, for your last 2 or 3 years. So now you in that system, quote unquote, so you kind of got experience. They could push you in the entry level, you know. So now, what's up, Patrick? So now, okay. Now I see why education is important. Yeah, now you see. I thought you just was, you know, you go to school and you get education, you get it. No, it ain't go to school, get an education, get a good job, because it's a competitive market. You know, mom wasn't telling you that. She was just telling you to go to school, get an education for whatever she wanted you to do it. So it made it look like she was actually parenting. But if she don't help you with your homework and she don't know none of the same stuff, because the kids come to find out who's the smarter parent when say you know, the math, science, you know, technology, engineer, geology, when all this stuff start, you know, geometry, trigonometry, when all this stuff starts popping up, then it's like, okay, so who's actually, do I have one smart parent? Do I have 2 smart parents, or 1 smart parent, or 1 dumb parent, or 2 dumb parents? Like, what is going on here? And see, that becomes that issue where, okay, it went from she's a good baby mama, she's a good mother, to a bad baby mama. So that's that part. Number 4 would be, you know, she's a good mother because she lets the kids be kids. She lets the kids be kids. So, you know, kids don't need to be in the room, right? You know, kids don't need to be in adult conversations. Kids don't need to be in a room when adults are speaking. You know, you're not grown. I'm not gonna let you grow up and be grown. You know, I'm not about to let you think you're grown. I'm gonna let you be a kid. I'm gonna force you to be a kid if I have to. You're gonna have to go outside and play, or play with friends, or socialize. Yeah, you're gonna do all those little things. You're gonna get in the whole kid, what do you call that? The whole kid social circle, right? You don't need to worry about being an adult every day. You don't need to worry about adult concerns. You a kid. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna have the clothes. Mama, I don't know if I'm gonna have shoes. I don't know if I'm gonna have any money. Not your concern. Not your concern. You're a kid. That's an adult's concern. You know, we're going to get you some clothes. We're going to get you some shoes. We're going to get you, you know, a little money in your pocket. We're going to get you to the school. We're going to get you from the school. We're going to get you, you know, to the camps, and we're going to get you to your practices, and we're going to get you, you know, to your science club. We're going to get you to your chess club. We got all that. You be a kid and enjoy being a kid, and you know, learn slowly your responsibilities. You know, like my woman was talking, we were talking this morning about this. She's like, her mother used to tell her, you got 18 years to be a kid. You ain't gonna never be a kid again after that. So enjoy it. You know, so it's that. You know, you're a good mother when you're telling your kid, hey, you got 18 years to be a kid. Like, you ain't gonna be a kid no more after that. So you might as well enjoy the ride. And you know, like I said, fathers are cool with that. Okay, she let the kids be a kid. But then she becomes a bad baby mama with the same nuance, because she let the kids be kids with her. See, with you, now the kid's a little watchdog. With you, the kid's an informant. You know, now the kid, that same kid that's not supposed to be in a room when adults talking, now she got that same kid spying on you when you talking with other adults. What's up, Chaos? What's up, Tyrone? That same kid is ear hustling, sitting at the door. You know, oh, mom told me to mind my business. But, you know, when I'm over here, I'm supposed to mind your business. Okay. I'm just being a kid. Kids are nosy. Nah, You know, that same kid, you know, that's supposed to know a kid's place, you know, is not, it becomes, how can I say this? When I said informant, you know, watchdog, it's something. Let me see. What they wind up doing is they wind up being a kid with you. They wind up being a kid when you check them. When you check them, they wind up being a kid. Because now they step out of pocket, you know, and they say they just being kids. Now you gotta check them. You gotta discipline them. And then when you discipline them, oh, you bad because, you know, they were just being a kid when they weren't. They were stepping out of a child's place. The other thing, what I meant about, you know, they'll come to you with a billion words. Like, you know, you supposed to do this, and you supposed to do that, and you supposed to do this, because I'm just a kid. It's like, oh, okay. But all that stuff is already covered. Because that same you're supposed to be a kid and adults supposed to worry about this. That same kid is thinking an adult is going to go above and beyond the other adult. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a kid, but you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that. No, I'm not supposed to do all that. Who put all the extra sauce on it? Huh? Well, I was just being a kid, you know. I was testing you to see if I could get over. If I testing my boundaries, okay, you gonna wind up with a belt on your behind, because you know now the kid, you're letting them be kids, but at the same time, how can I say this? Like, they'll be, say if you have other kids, they have siblings, you know what I mean? They'll still be kids in the sense that they might destroy their sibling stuff and say they're a kid. Oh, I didn't understand. I was just playing. Okay. But when you go home, you don't break everything. Well, I was just being a little rough. Oh, okay. But you know, your brother got a PlayStation and you just broke it. Yeah, but you got a PlayStation and you never broke that one. No. Oh, okay. Because they were taught, you know, to that they could do is certain things that they could do over your house that they can't do over their mama's house, and it becomes a problem. You know, you want to come, the kid want to come there and be a kid. Oh, I do all this stuff. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You ain't jumping on the couches. You ain't throwing balls at the TV. You ain't doing none of that. You know, all this, you know, uncouth behavior that all of a sudden you act like you don't know a child's place. You don't know that you have chores. You don't know that you have certain responsibilities. You don't, You don't know that you have to be at bed at a certain time. All that other stuff. Oh, now you such a kid. You don't know, the things that parents do to make sure kids have a schedule or regimen. We ain't playing that game. What's up, Michael? We're not doing that. You said got the child playing. Yeah, they do that. That I Spy is ridiculous. But this becomes a problem. And part of this is, it becomes okay. This lady is a bad baby mama because now, this kid. This is part of using the kid as a weapon. And I'm gonna add number 5, but it's a continuation. And Tango, it was popping. What's up, Rock Fresh? You know, so now I'm gonna add this number 5 to it. She's a good mother, but a bad baby mama because she does things for the kids. Now people will be like, "What do you mean? What's up, Rallo? What do you mean she does that? That's a good parent would do stuff for their children." You do. This I'm a good mother. I do this for my kid. I do that for my kid. I did this for my kid. I did that for my kid. I do this for my kids. I do, I feed them. I clothe them. I give them. I put a roof over their head. I take them where they need to go. I'm making sure I get my kids back and forth, and I take them to and from everything. I'm involved. I'm doing everything for these kids. And anybody could say otherwise. That you cannot say that's not a quality of a good mother, a mother who does things for their kids. Makes sacrifices for their kids. You can't disagree with that. And most fathers are not going to disagree with that. But what winds up happening more times than not is this makes her a bad baby mama, because the things that she does for her kids, they come at a price. I get, all the money I spend on these kids. Wait, what about the money I'm sending? Oh, see, the kid don't put 2 and 2 together at first. Kid don't put the money together at first. Then they find out, I would say somewhere from 8 to 12. And then they, I cook and I clean and so now they start holding things over the kid's head. I cook for you, I clean for you, I keep the lights on for you, and now you're gonna guilt this kid, and now you're a bad baby mama, because now it's like, wait, you're not supposed to be guilting our kid to do stuff or to not do stuff, especially things that are regular things that kids do. You want this kid wanted to be in a chess club, a science club, and play football, but now all of a sudden you don't want to take him to practice because I do everything for you. I gotta work and I gotta work overtime, and you gotta be I can't go pick you up because I do everything. I'm doing so much. The same person that tell you they do everything and take you everywhere you need to go is the same person that mess around and tell you what you can't do, because they can't do it for you or can't help you with it because they're doing too much for you as is. You got to do it on your own if you're gonna do it on your own. And then and some of these kids have that wherewithal and that drive to go do things on their own. And then those same mothers will be like, you can't do it. You can't do it. I do everything for you. Okay. You do everything. Okay. You doing things for the kids, huh? So these things come at a price. I bought this kid an iPad. I bought this kid a phone. I bought this kid iPad gone, phone gone. The kids on punishment for 3 months. For what? They didn't clean their room. Okay, so why ain't they answering the phone when I call? Why ain't they answering the iPad? Because they on punishment. Wait, time out. You doing everything for this kid, but if this kid does something that you don't like, the kid is punished from everybody but you. See, a lot of people, a lot of ladies don't think about the bad baby mamas who pull that stunt. I'm broke. Because I'm doing everything for you. She goes on vacation because she's doing everything for you. That vacation, but the kids don't have, you know, proper anything. She needs a break because she does everything for these kids. But here's the issue: when somebody else would try to do something for them kids, she gonna be right there in the way. If dad try to do something for them kids, she gonna be right there in the way. She gonna be right there in the way. And some of you ladies know this. Some of you fathers know this. Some of you men and kids know this. Mark my words. That same person with somebody else say, "Okay, let me do this," because what's gonna wind up happening is other people are doing it because they actually care. It's something that actually needs to be done. They're not finna throw it in the kid's face. They're not finna throw it in everybody else's face. Hey, this is what the kid wants to do. He's a good kid. They've earned it. Let's do it. And then the kid will start saying, "What, dang? Well, what you want for doing this for me? What do you mean what I want? This is supposed to be done for you. You've earned the right to do X, Y, and Z. Can't nobody take that away from you. Or another person is not going to take that away from you. But see, what winds up happening is, you have that problem, and everybody looks around like, well, they do work hard. Mm-hmm. They are doing a lot. They are under a lot of stress and pressure. They do need a little help. Well, when people try to help, how come? It seems funny when dad helps, it's a fight. When dad's family helps, it's a fight. But I did everything. Mm-hmm. And then, people don't want to talk about there's so many mothers out here who do everything, and these kids, when they actually need something or want something, they really call their dad. That's who they call. They dad. Because the dad actually does stuff for them. It's just, that kid is told when your dad do something, it don't count. But when a kid really needs something, I need to talk to my dad because this ain't gonna get done without if what's wrong? What's the problem? Well, I got a new class or whatever, and I need a tablet or something because we need it for this, that, and third. So how come your mama ain't get you one? Well, you know what it is. Okay, no problem. Tablet gets sent, tablet get lost, tablet get broke, tablet get stole. You know what I mean? Now I'm on punishment again, so they took the tablet. But I thought the tablet was for class. Yeah, can you still take it to class? No, I can't take it there no more. I can't even do it no more. Like, interesting. Very, very interesting. But this is why I said, she could be a good mom, but these things make her a bad baby mama. Number 6, she's a good mom because she's family oriented. See, family is first. Family is everything. You understand? You got to cling to your family. You got to be there for your family. You got to be how can I say this? You got to understand that blood is thicker than water, right? You got to understand that blood is definitely thicker than water. Your family is all you have in this world. Your family, your mama is your family, though. That's the problem right there. Mama's family, mama's family, mama's daddy's family, mama's siblings' family. Uncles and aunts on mama's side, family. You know what I'm saying? So now it's family has become a one-sided thing. This is my family, that's not my family. See, now you went from being a good mother because you family oriented, but you a bad baby mama because all family is this right here. This is who loves you. Them people over there don't like you. And I don't like them people, so you shouldn't like them people. Because we family over here. They not family over there. That's just a sperm donor. That's just that's just you know what I'm saying? He just there because. They just there because. So it becomes an issue. Now the same, you teaching that family is important, but now you splitting this kid into two. So now it's like, man, she a bad baby mama. Because I guarantee you, you know, when mama side of the family let their kid down, that kid gonna be heartbroken, and the kid's gonna wind up having to turn around like, I really need some help, but I mean, you know, but I don't know what to say to you people. Who you talking to? I mean, y'all, you people. Like, you know what I'm saying? My family not gonna help me, but I was wondering if you people could do something for me. Who is you people again? I mean y'all. Oh, okay. Uh, so you're not part of the family. We just us people. What's happening, BMT? You know, we just them other people that you happen to may have the same last name as. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, they told me that y'all not good, y'all to this, y'all to that. Who told you that? My family. That family. Okay. You know your family. You know since that's family and you family oriented. You know your family got lies, right? Oh man. Hey, man, say enjoy yourself out there. Thank you, but enjoy yourself out there. You know. So now the family is twisted. It's all over the place because now the family becomes adversarial because it's one family and one you people or them people, and not to mention, and if you notice, I'm trying because I'm gonna talk about this later. It's kind of ironic that you don't have to talk bad about people to drive a wedge between people. You know what I'm saying? You don't technically have to do people flat out dirty to draw a wedge between people. And this is where all of this stuff comes from. And then when you hear these guys talking like, man, she's a good, because you can hear the guys even in court, she's a good mother. And you can't take them being a good mother away from her, but it's like, this here, boy, horrible baby mama, though. Horrible. Because you can't explain that nuance to people that the same thing that she does as good, she uses that same thing for something bad. Which takes me to number 7. I just like to say 7, but 7. She's a good mother because she taught that kid manners. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Raise your hand to speak, right? Be courteous. Be nice to people. You know what I mean? Be respectful of people. Okay? Respect your elders. Respect the people in your same age group. Like I said earlier, you a kid, stay in a child's place. You're supposed to do this and not do that. And everybody will be like, well, what's the big deal with that? Kids are supposed to have manners. They are. They are supposed to have manners. One of the things is take responsibility for your actions. Be responsible. If you got good man, you reap what you sow. That type of thing, right? But I'm gonna get into religion a little bit later. But those same yes sir, no ma'am, yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes sir, no ma'am, no sir. See that same stuff, those same manners, that kid not gonna have the manners with you. That makes you a bad baby mama. Because the irony of that is, you can hear that kid having good manners with everybody else. You can see that kid having good manners with everybody else. But all of a sudden, those manners stop with you. Complete, other family members on, their side of the family. Yes, ma'am. No, yes, sir. What's going on? How you doing? Huh? What? What you want? Who you talking to? Huh? Oh, you can't hear me now? Sit up straight. I ain't gotta. You got to earn my respect. Wait a minute. So let me get this right. You was taught to be respectful to everybody else, and all of a sudden, you also was taught that I got to earn your respect. Interesting. Because some of the stuff some of the stuff that goes on, people are trying to figure out, people are looking for, people are not understanding how I would say it. People are not understanding the nuance of it, because people are thinking, oh man, that kid doesn't have manners with you because of what you did, obviously, to that kid in that kid's life. Not taking into consideration, that can be very true and valid. But on the flip side, it can also be that kid was told to have manners with everybody but you, so it ultimately disrespects the heck out of you. And then you and that kid get into it. See, the same kid, let me say this, the same kids that go around, because those same kids wind up having an actual problem with authority. Because the only person they're going to listen to is mama and mama's side of the family, and mama and them, or the police. Pretty much. Everybody else can get it. This becomes a problem. And even people in society start realizing, because the people in society start realizing this, you a bad baby mama. Because if this kid respects you, but then it doesn't respect other adults, especially adults who are male, everybody knows what's going on now. Or the kid got coaches and stuff, and okay, well, and when the coaches got to use your mama as a whipping on you, hey, we're gonna call your mama, and we'll tell her we'll kick you off the team. Don't call my mama. Don't call my mama. All right, we call you daddy. Well, F that mother. He ain't nobody. Oh, okay. Daddy pop up and show up, then you start wait, because there comes a point when, since you got bad manners, we're gonna have bad manners. But see, when you were taught these quote unquote manners that revolved around mama and nobody else, it comes back to bite you in the butt. What's up, T-Ray? It comes back to bite you in the butt. Because everybody sees the switch up. You look programmed. And not in a good way. You look programmed, so people don't realize how programmed people look. That's what you don't realize, 1 minute you go, yes, sir. And he meant, who are you talking to? Wait a minute. This is in the same, time frame. You just told this person, yes, sir, and you just almost cussed this person out. And they both came at you the same way. So what is the difference between this person and that person? You were told to have manners with this person and told not to have manners with that person. So now people are like, oh, okay, you got manners. You were taught better than that. And it becomes a bad baby mama because you were taught better than that with only certain people. Now, ironically, going back to what I was talking about earlier, the number 8 is, she's a good mom because, oh shoot, hold up, I messed up. I almost put up the wrong thing. What's up, Lacey? She's a good mom because she was taught to, keeps the business in the family. So you don't go out into the world telling everybody your family business. She's a good mom because she teaches, okay, we keeping all this, business in the family. We're not gonna let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, per se. You know what I mean? This is the plan. This is what we're doing. This is where we're going. I ain't tripping on you, trolling. It's all good. This is what we're doing. This is where we're going. This is how it's gonna be done. These are the things that we don't want these people to know. These are the things we do want people to know. So you can say she's a good mom because the kids ain't going out. They understand that everything is not supposed to be everybody else's business. But once again, she's a bad baby mama because of the family thing I said earlier. See, the family business is the business that's going on in her house. But see what's going on in your house, when I was saying the kid winds up being an informant, that becomes an issue. That becomes an issue. So now, what's going on in your house, that's family business. You gotta look, mama, this is what's going on over there. Oh, he talking to this person. Oh, he with that person. Oh yeah, he gotta, he said he was gonna get another house. Yeah. Oh, he was? Okay. So yeah, dad had this watch. It was like really gold, and it said, I don't know what is it. It started with an R. Rolex? Okay. He think he got some money. Okay. That, on the flip side of that, she becomes a bad baby mama because that same keep business in the family. Something goes on with the kids, and dad needs to know. Kids are not going to tell dad what's going on, because mom for sure not going to tell dad what's going on, because this is what's going on in my house. This is our family. This is my house. This is my household. This is our family business. Now, the problem is the kid wound up suffering because you probably up putting the kid in a position they didn't have to be in. And like I said, it draws a wedge between the child and the parent, because now, the child in some ways believes, okay, I'm what's up, GBS? I'm protecting what's going on in my family. So I can't trust you. But then the child don't realize they're not trustworthy, because the same thing that they're saying that they're not going to do to their mom, they do quickly to you. Oh, so this keeps it all in the family thing. When you in this house, you keep it all in the family. But when you in this house, you just you a straight up snitch. You filing the whole police reports over here. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, time. I know all that happens in all neighborhoods. I've seen it so many times in so many different perspectives. It don't make no sense. But let's keep the business in the family. And what winds up happening is certain things, and this is why I say a bad baby mama, because it winds up affecting the kids when the kids start realizing the things that they told mom used against dad, and it wasn't right. Because it'd be dead wrong if dad did the same thing to mom. It'd be almost, it's indefensible. You know what I'm saying? There is the morality of it, the trust of it, it all goes out the window. And people kind of look at it like, okay, this is what we doing? They're like, yeah, this is what we doing. This is what we doing. You got to bottle up the truth. Oh man, that's funny. My bad. Number 9. Now, some of y'all ladies, this is gonna hurt. Okay, this is gonna hurt. She's a good mom because she gives you relationship advice. Fellas, she's a good mom because of her relationship advice. Because y'all got a relationship. So she wants you to be in a quote unquote good relationship. Right? That's why I said quote unquote good relationship. And the guys say, okay, you need to talk to somebody like this and not somebody like that. And what winds up happening is she's a bad baby mama, because what it does is, if you're a daughter the relationship advice gonna be don't talk to somebody like your daddy. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk to somebody like him. The relationship advice is if you're a mother, if you got a son, is you're gonna want to talk, you need to talk to somebody the same qualities as your mama, that you could bring home to your mama, that your mama could approve of. But here's the problem. This is why I said bad, she's a good mother, but a bad baby mama. She didn't tell you the other half of the story, and you started figuring it out as you started getting older. So the person that you assume is giving you relationship advice, the other shoe ain't dropped with them. So when the people you're dating people that the other shoe ain't dropped with. And then it's everybody else's, it's their fault, it's this. And mama, how you ain't see that? I mean, you told me to date somebody like this, but why you told me not to date somebody like that? Why you didn't tell me that this, a person like this, this is the good thing and this is the bad thing? Because they don't know for one, if they are that type of person that has those bad qualities, they never showed you those bad qualities, perhaps, because you ain't never been in a relationship with them. Then you start realizing, oh, okay. And then they have to have this talk with why I said bad baby mama, because then sometimes dad got to step in and say, listen, the reason why you shouldn't talk to somebody like that, the reason why you shouldn't take relationship advice from your mama is because your mama didn't tell you about this, and this. Your mama didn't tell you about this part of her character, that part of her character. All these things exist, but you still under this, she's my mama, she's my everything. On age of saying, ooh, no, GBS. She didn't tell you the whole story, did she? She didn't tell you the other parts. She didn't tell you that, the person that she wants you to be attracted to the person that she was attracted to. Uh-huh. Yeah. What? Yeah. She wants you to be in a relationship with somebody. Her dating advice is, I want you to relive my dating history, not do something different or not be aware of these things. This becomes a problem. Big problem. Now, number 10 is very important because, a lot of people look at this and they say how good it is. And and you can't disagree with it. You can't disagree with it. Number 10 is she's a good mom because she doesn't talk bad about dad. See, she don't talk bad. Oh my God, that nigga can't spell. No. When it's really no. Thought this thing had spell check. I was not playing around. But she don't talk bad about your dad. She don't do that. She don't talk down about your dad. She doesn't say, he's a mean person and he's an evil person and he's no good. No, she don't do that. She's not going to tell you, because that's half for you, right? Because if she keeps talking bad about dad, in some way she's talking bad about you. Smart mothers, grow up and realize that, smart people, as you get older, you realize that, oh yeah, okay, I get it. My mama ain't never said a bad word about you. But see, she's a bad baby mama because she ain't never said a good word about your daddy. Now see, let me explain something to you. You ain't, a lot of y'all don't realize some of y'all good qualities don't come from your mother. But see, you didn't think about that because everything that was good about you, your mama took credit for. Your mother took credit for that. Oh, my baby's smart. Oh, my baby's, My baby can sing. Mm-hmm. My baby's a good athlete. Mm-hmm. My baby's a genius. Mm-hmm. My baby has good manners just naturally. My baby is loyal. Mm-hmm. So you become a bad baby mama when these kids, you know, I got a GPA of blah 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 blah. That's good. I got, you know, I had that same GPA. What? My mama didn't tell me that. I bet you she didn't tell you. She didn't tell you that, you know, I was smarter than she was. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. You know, I could, you know, Dad, look, I could dunk everything. Yeah, I used to be a all city basketball player. What? I mean, Mama didn't tell me that. Oh, she didn't. She didn't tell you. That's why you got that left-handed shot. I'm left-handed. I was a left-handed shooter. I didn't know. I didn't know. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. You know, I always tell the truth no matter what. Big Poke Dog, thanks, fam. You know, my mama tell me I'm honest. I'm a very honest person. Yeah, I know. You just like, you just like your Uncle Harold. Who is my Uncle Harold? You don't know your Uncle Harold because you can't come around your family, but you're a lot, with your honesty, you're a lot like your Uncle Harold. You get that from, us. Oh, well, my mama said I get that from such and such, the one that got locked up. Seriously. But he's a good person. He's a predicate felon. He's not a good person. Okay. Yes, he is. Stop talking bad about my Uncle James. He ain't never said nothing bad about you. My mama never said nothing bad about you. Mm-hmm. Never said nothing good though, huh? Or, you don't realize she don't never say nothing bad about Dad, but she always just throw a little bit of shade. Not saying nothing bad. I mean, you probably would be there for your father. Da-da-da-da-da. Wait, Dad, if Dad ain't even in the building when you blaming Dad for something, it's like, well, yeah, Dad, I wouldn't, if you would have did this would have never happened. What are you talking about? My mama don't never talk bad about you, but she said if you could have done this, it would have helped me do this. When was this going on? Well, it was going on that time. Oh, you talking about the time? Well, you wasn't supposed to tell me what was going on in the house because it was family business. So I was supposed to help you when all this stuff was going on around you, but you couldn't tell me what's up because it's family business. And now all of a sudden, because it crashed and burned, if I would have been involved in that, it would have worked. See, this is what happens. This is what makes you a bad baby mama. Because now we're in that space where it's like, wait a minute. Yeah, you never talk bad about my dad, but you never talk good about him. But also, and just for some of y'all to understand this, you never talk bad about my dad because you don't know him. Just like as a kid, the kid don't know him either. See, this is where society, this is how you become a bad baby mama. Because this ain't the stories of the 60s and 70s and people just walking out and having a family across town. We've been having caller ID since the 90s. Okay? It's 2020. So now you start piecing together. If we had dads pulling up the houses in the 90s, in the 80s, as a matter of fact. In the 80s, because there was no call ID. We had dads pulling up the houses since the 80s, like, hey, let me see where my kid at. What is up with you playing all these games? Guys driving across town, taking planes to different cities, just showing up, getting the police called on them half the time, telling people to hide. Shh, your dad might be crazy, might kill us all that stuff. See, you couldn't talk bad about Dad because you didn't know him. Because one of the issues, is you can't talk about somebody that you don't know. Because there's a lot of people who they were dating, they had sex, they had a kid. But they didn't know each other as people like that. So now, all your ideas and ideals of them come off of what you feel like. What you feel like they are, what you feel like they should be, what you feel like they not. So you ain't really talk to them, you know. All your perspective are one-sided. So since you can't talk bad about them because you don't know them, and then when the kid realizes I don't know you either, but it becomes a difference when if you're in a situation where you don't know him because he abandoned you, or you don't know him because y'all was basically on a run the whole doggone time. Which one is it? Because if you was on a run, hiding in plain sight, hiding across town, moving to another city, moving to another state, changing your phone number, changing your address. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Because it's a lot more people pulling that stunt than getting abandoned. The abandoned stuff it was prior to being able to be tracked digitally, and I would say decades prior to that. Because the stepdaddy era was in the 70s, 80s, and somewhat in the 90s. So that stepdaddy stuff, there was always a guy there. It was somebody around you. It is what it is. But it makes you a good mom because you don't talk bad, but you a bad baby mama because you don't talk good. And you don't even know the guy. Number 11. She's a good mom because of religious culture. Your mom was a Christian. Your mama's Baptist, your mama's Protestant, your mama's, studies Islam. Your mama might be a Buddhist, whatever your mama is, right? She's Jehovah's Witness. She instilled in you the right and wrong of religious culture. This is right, this is wrong. These are the 10 Commandments. But see, but here's where it gets perverted. She's a bad baby mama because she don't follow that religious culture. She teaches you to only follow the parts that include mama. You understand what I'm saying? Have you ever considered the fact that we're in a predominant, we've been growing in number to be a single mother-led household nation for some time now. For some time now. So you're supposed to respect mama, the Virgin Mary. Pray to Jesus, not the Father, but Jesus, the Son. Joseph don't exist. God don't exist. It's just Mary and Jesus. They don't tell you to pray to God no more. They tell you to pray to Jesus. They don't tell you to respect Joseph. They don't even tell you to respect God. Jesus. The most prominent three figures that we put in American religions is Jesus, Satan, and then Mary. I hate to say it that way because God is like, because we're rapping, Jesus is the God, is the Word made flesh. Jesus is God. Jesus is the Son of God, but he's God. No, he's not. He's not. So this honor thy mother, but not honor thy father. See, those religious households ain't teaching both sides. Don't lie. Don't lie to mama. Lie to daddy. Thou shalt not steal. Don't you steal nothing from mama. But if you go over your daddy's house, you take something, you probably deserve it because he owed you. There we go. Don't do that. Do not covet. Well, don't covet with your mama, but covet with your daddy. You know what I mean? This is where the society breaks in two, because now you become a bad baby mama because you're trying to be God now. Man, I was watching Preacher. GBS. It was crazy. That's what got me like this. But religious culture, because, and why I'm saying this is, ultimately, she's a good mama because she brought in religious culture. Because everybody, and I hate to say it this bluntly, vast majority of single mothers' children believe that their mom is a saint and their dad is a sinner. So mom is an angel and dad is a demon. And guess where mom deserves to go, and guess where dad deserves to go. See, you become a bad baby mama when all of a sudden you just deserve heaven just by proxy because you had a baby, because you're a mother. And the father deserves to be in hell because, of whatever you say. Because what winds up happening is actually the reverse. It winds up being actually the reverse. I hate to say that, but the reverse. So, this is my little spiel on this so people can understand, you can be a good mother and a bad baby mama by doing the exact same thing, just doing it a little bit differently. So catch y'all next time. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.